Welcome back to another episode of Exclusive Smoke. Today we'll be interviewing another Trippy Fest artist. We have DK Huncho here with us today.
What's the deal? What up?
What's up? What's up? Glad to have you here. So, let us know who you are and where do you come from.
My name is DK Honcho. I'm from Las Vegas, straight out of the north, the south, wherever. I'm all from over the city, but I'm from Las Vegas though.
From Las Vegas. And how'd you get your name?
How did I get my name? It's because I'm a drummer initially. Like that's my profession. Music is just my thing. So I used to go by the name of Official Drum Killer. And then my brother Sam, this is when I started making music. He just put a mic up to my face. He's like, bro, start making something. Like your voice is amazing. And I made my first track. And he's like, we got to come up for a short name for you. I'm like, all right. And he said, I got it. Like one day I was just sitting there in the studio, just chilling. He's like, I got it. He said, DK. I'm like, okay, I can mess with it. And then I added the honcho at the end because I'm a leader of like multiple things. So I'm like, you know what? DK honcho, if it.
Okay, I fuck with that. So you went from being a drummer to now being an artist. How does that feel? Does it feel any different?
It feel good because I still drum, I still drum, but like on the artistry side, it's like that's just been my underlying talent. Like that's something that I've been kind of like hiding. You feel me? I ain't really been broadcasting it crazy, but it feels good because as a drummer, I understand how the music corresponds, like the beat with words. You feel me? So I'm looking at the music from a different way, like than most people will look at it. But it feels like hand in hand. I ain't gonna lie.
You know how to read music, and a lot of artists don't know how to read
Yeah,
music.
I know how to read music. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's cool. So, what influenced you into music? What really like shifted you into being a drummer, or you started there?
I'm gonna say really my grandma. She rest in peace. I got her tattooed right here. Her name is Barbara. She put me in like African drum, and this is what I do too. I play African drum, so I started off with the motherland, the first drums that was put on this earth. She put me in African drums at the age of 4, and then ever since there, I started doing like pots and pans, and I was always like around the house singing, just rapping, doing all different type of retarded, like crazy musical stuff, like a musical genius. And like she used to come home and be like, "You need to cut that out or stop making noise after a certain time." So I could give all thanks to that lady. And then from there, like I just picked up on it. Like being around other musicians, singers, rappers, I'm like, bro, this is fire. And I hear melodies all in my head like all day. So it's like beautiful thing.
And you with it. And how do you
Yeah.
think your sound has changed from when you first started, when you first transitioned from being a drummer to an artist to where you're at now?
Um, it changed majorly because at first I was on my flight back home from Dallas the other day, and in the sky, like I just got a new phone too, so I don't got all my music downloaded on Apple, but I got all of my files. And I'm going back to stuff from this 2019, 2020 up until now, like drastically changed. Like the sound, the way I feel, the melodic, the voice, especially, it's just like I grew into it, and it's still evolving in a way.
That's good. Do you feel like your fans think of you as a certain type of artist? Well, I feel like you're diverse with what you're doing. Do you think your fans see it, and how do you see yourself as an artist?
Um, yeah, I for sure think my supporters like they see it because they be like, "Bro, you made this, but you're a drummer. Like, how can you make this good of music and you play the drums just as well as you make the music?" But then again, I don't really release like that, but I'm about to start. And I play my unreleased. They're like, why aren't you famous yet? Like I used to work construction for at least 2 to 3 years. And I used to play all my music for the homies on the field. They're like, bro, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm just living life, fool. Like I'm young, you feel me? So I'm just living my life. But they see it for sure, and I see it as well because I'm like, oh, this sounds cool. Because when I play a beat or I get on the track, I'll think of something that I would play on the drums and try to put that into words. And then my wordplay just be different. My homies be like, bro, how do you do that? I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm just a drummer. Understand rhythm for real.
And do you plan on being an independent artist? Are you going to keep up your momentum and keep going? People telling you, why ain't you made it yet? Is that pushing you to get there?
Yeah, it's most definitely pushing me to get there. I ain't gonna lie. As far as being an independent, I'm gonna just remain to the unknown and see where life takes me. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't say I'm gonna be independent. I'm gonna be this, that, and the third. Because a lot of people go into the game, in which I've been in the industry like underlying for a lot of years with celebrities and all. They go into the game trying to get a record label, record deal. And a lot of people, they just go get their label. They go sign a deal, and then in the end route, they be getting fucked over or messed up by the deal. So I'm like, it really don't matter. But I really know now like how the game works and knowing when to bring lawyers into contract and play and all of that stuff. But I'm gonna just remain to the unknown. I ain't gonna lie.
Remain to the unknown. Hey, it comes like that for some people. And I
Yeah,
feel there's been a couple artists that I've interviewed, some want to stay independent, others, if the price is right, they'll sell their
yeah.
soul.
hmm But I ain't doing that though.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Trippy Fest artists, is there anyone that you're looking forward to seeing? Anybody you already know that you want to collab with?
Uh, as far as I'm looking forward to pretty much see everybody because like we did a lot of trippy events back in a couple years ago, and like most of these artists, kind of all of these artists, not all of them, I can't say all, but like they were all a part of our like circle. They used to come to our events and perform. So it's gonna be good to see people like fam and all of that stuff. As far as collaborations, I don't know.
He said, I don't know. I feel like everyone's gonna figure it out once we get there. Once we get there, everybody's
Yeah.
talking, everybody's seeing, what type of genre they're trying to do or bring out. It's gonna be
hmm
a collab. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of good collaborations coming out of there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. And do you have any musical guilty pleasure?
Musical guilty pleasures?
Yes.
I don't know. Elaborate.
Like, come on, that there has to be something that only you listen to by yourself, maybe when you're in the car, when you're in the shower, where like nobody be like, this is what he listens to.
Oh no, for sure. Me, because I'm very spiritually rooted. So I listen to African music. I'll listen to banda music. I'll listen to all different type of indigenous stuff. And people be like, "Bro, what the hell is it?" Like it probably sound like I'm doing witchcraft and voodoo in my head. Like yeah, I do. But like,
Shower ritual. That's what's up.
you
That's
feel
what's
me?
up.
So I listen to all of the indigenous stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
You listen to it all. So you're extremely diverse with music. I really like that. It's really
Mhm.
cool. I'm ready to see you come out with something crazy.
Yeah, me too.
Something where, there's three different cultures in one. I can see that. I could
Yeah.
definitely see that. And whatnot. And have you had anything crazy? Have you ever experienced anything like the Hangover movie? Anything wild that's happened? Little rock star lifestyle going on
Oh,
that
for
comes.
sure. Yeah. When I first got out of high school, the first like major thing. Like I've played for a lot of people, like including LeBron James. He came to see our band, our group play when I was like 10. But like the craziest thing is when I got out of high school, I went like straight to North Hollywood, and this is when I was with my band. It was a band called Somatic and the Rebels. So we would go to our show in Hollywood, and then we had like all different type of contracts signed. We are supposed to go to Australia, the UK, do a whole tour, and this was all in paper. But before that, I was in high school, then I graduated, and then I went straight to North Hollywood. Boom. I'm in North Hollywood. I'm smoking mad weed. We go pick up a pound. We even selling some stuff to the dispos, and I played a show. Like a lot of people play. It was this artist named Becky G. She was a headliner or whatever. But for ours, we had the whole top to bottom packed out, craziest show. And then at the same time, I was like drunk. I had all these cameras in my face because I was on the show and with my brother and sister, Egypt, Chris, and Somatic the Rebel on Growing Up Hip Hop. And they had all of these cameras around us, bro. I'm like, bro, what type of lifestyle am I living, bro? Like, I'm close to Pepper and Salt and Pepper. Like, that's my people's. Like, we're like this. So I'm like, bro, what the hell is all of this? So from there, it was just like all stars. Like, I'm like, bro, all these cameras, all of these famous people coming up to me, like, yo, you're a dope drummer, bro. I'm like, I don't even know half of these people. And then my brother's like, yeah, this is so and so. That's so and so. That's Dame Dash. I'm like, bro, what the? Like, I don't like. I know these people, but I'm like, bro, what the? Like,
Yeah.
what is this? But that's just Hollywood, and I could say stuff about, oh my God, New Jersey. New Jersey was crazy.
What happened in New Jersey?
So I went out there for Tretch from Naughty by Nature's. I think he was turning 50 or somewhere around that age. Whatever, he was 40, whatever. I forget the age. But this was like I think 2019, 2020, 2021 in that area. We went to New Jersey for his birthday. All of these hip hop legends, Run DMC. We got all of the what's the name of it, boy? Naughty by Nature, Ice T, Coco's there. whole bunch of New York legends in the building, and one like all of these people, like all of these people, all of the legends you could possibly think of. I'm like, bro, what the heck? And then I go to the bar, and then all of my people, they're like, yeah, this my nephew, this my nephew. And like, give him a double shot, double shot. I'm like, bro, I don't even like drink like that for real. But I was drinking double shots of Jameson, and I had at least like 5 cups of it. And that night, like we was all black SUVs, at least 15 of them. I go outside of the event center, bro. I go right to the SUV, and I start like doing my little hangover shit. It was crazy. It was
He said he
crazy.
blacked out after that.
Yeah, I ain't drinking
Rock,
no double shot of tequila with
rock,
the niggas.
rock, over here stuttering and shit, but that's what's up. So damn, with you said you've been doing this since you got out of high school. How do you put the artist lifestyle to the side and give yourself a personal life where you're able to be yourself, that little
Um,
part that's away from the cameras and everything that everybody sees?
yeah, I do a lot of healing. Like as far as the artistry and music, I'm a spiritual drummer as well, and I'm a healer, and I hold space. I travel the world doing this stuff, so I go to Japan, Mexico, different parts of Spain, and all of this stuff to host events, and just to be at one with myself and circle. And I work closely with a shaman. Shout out to her, she's amazing. But besides that, I'm really aligned, learning my truth, learning to live in truth, with my whole past and my lineage. So I'm just like connecting all of this stuff piece by piece with music through myself. Um, yeah, I really be off in the jungle. I'm not gonna lie. I literally be off in the jungle. I can't lie to you.
I like that you can do that because you're really rooted, spiritually rooted at that, and you're able to be an artist next. That's so
Mm.
cool. And do you have anything coming up? Anything we should know about? Anything you want to tell your fans?
The Trippy Fest, November 8th. That's all I can say. I got some things popping up in the future, but it's just like boiling slowly because I'm still living my drum life as well. So with my artistry, everything just gonna connect in. I got some stuff coming. It's slow, but it's nothing like broad. You feel me? But I got some stuff coming.
Right, got to keep it nice and steady. It's coming, and we all got things aligned to come in our time. I'm
Yeah,
happy for you. I can't wait to meet you at the Trippy Fest and whatnot.
yeah. You seem dope. Dopamine.
Pretty cool. I'm pretty smooth.
Yeah.
And for new fans, for everyone that's watching right now, do you not do you, but can you give us how to get to you, your platforms, and your music?
Y'all can find me on really anywhere, Apple Music, Spotify at DKHONCHO. I'm about to drop some more coming before the Trippy Fest, so y'all gotta look out on that. I'm on a lot of features as well, so I'll be in the cut for real. Like I'm really in the cut artist, but like now with time, it's
Right,
just
momentum. You got to keep it up,
you
especially
feel
with
me?
the
So
that's coming.
yeah, so it's going up. I ain't gonna lie, but y'all can find me pretty much anywhere. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure, your music is on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. Well, y'all, it's looking like it's a wrap. Love, peace, and chicken